evacuar hacia zona segura, evacuar hacia zona segura, emergencia, emergencia, emergencia. Evacuar hacia zona segura. Evacuar hacia zona segura. Emergencia. Emergencia. Emergencia.
Hello everyone, it's Matt, welcome back. Okay, again it's the 19th of the 2nd, 2017. And these events are real. And I just want to put it across to you now, okay? I make this channel to show you the real situation. No fraud, no fakeness, just realness, okay? The disguise of what I see in the skies. And I know it's coming because as you see on this image here, this red haze, this cream haze and the blue haze, shows you that we are getting a situation with these heavenly bodies are now eclipsing our sun. This is real. Up in the skies there as well, the darkness, the shadows and the reflections. It's so important. It really is so important that we focus on this because all you subscribers are watching the skies and noticing the huge changes are happening right now. Now don't be fooled by other people that just want to make a buck or two, because at the end of the day we are here as a community to study the skies, to know that things are changing. There's a lot of things going up there in the skies right now. These chemtrails, there's so many of them, there's far too many of them now that are hiding the sun. The sun is basically being eclipsed by these heavenly bodies to the right hand side, and this event is on its way. There is so many things that need to be told, and NASA are just pulling the wool and they're not saying a word, are they? We all know that there is something strange up there going on. These objects are a lot bigger than Mother Earth, and they've been around before. They've been here before. Because our jet stream has stopped to a point now that we're just getting erratic weather. We've got a huge heat wave coming in the next few days here in England, as I said, here in the UK. And it's the wrong time of the year for that, isn't it? And also, I'm getting emails from other people from all over the world, Russia, China, that are saying that they're seeing their skies are far too dark. And also I got an email of a kind subscriber here in the UK as well, just 5 minutes ago, saying 3 PM in the afternoon, and I've witnessed this as well. The skies are just too dark, far too dark. And I'm going to go to some images now, and some video footage as well for you tonight. So just keep safe, just be very observant because this is happening. It's all happening. Here's a recent chart now, okay? Now the thing is though, it says here as well, this next round of warmth will be courtesy of the upper level ridge of the high pressure that will develop as the jet stream surges northward towards the Canadian border. This surge of mild temperatures will last for several days for areas east of the Rockies, making it feel more like the spring than mid-February. Things are heating up. And they're already starting to show these images now, these charts. Okay, so these are all to do with the binary twin. We're being heated by 2 stars. This is another diagram showing you the forecast highlights early in the week. And the thing is, though, it says here, By Saturday, temperatures will be warmer than average on Sunday from the Rockies throughout the Midwest and into the Southwest and East. Highlights will be 20 to 40 degrees above average for parts of the Central Plains into the Mid and the Upper Mississippi Valley. Most locations from the Rockies to the East Coast will soon see temperatures soar well above average for mid-February. Right into the 60s and 70s will reach as far as North Chicago, with the mid-60s much of the South Dakota and southern Minnesota, and also as March and April comes, it could even reach up to the 80s. So things are heating up. They really are, aren't they? Very strange for February. Here's another chart as well. Okay, this is for Sunday today. Springfield, 70 degrees. Kentucky, 71 degrees. Memphis and also Tennessee, 70 to 80 degrees. Climbing to 90 degrees. Now what's going on? This is because the binary twin is with us now. And the sun is burning seriously, far too hot now. It really is getting serious now, isn't it? The temperatures are soaring and people have emailed me complaining about how hot it is. People are not going to be able to go outside now. Pets, fish, birds. Thing is, I've noticed that wildlife are hiding under shelter as well, as this sun is burning through them chems. Earlier next week, an area of low pressure will develop in the plains and a southerly flow ahead of the system will likely intensify with warmth again. This will result in warmer than average temperatures continuing in early next week. So also the thing is, the jet stream has stopped and it's causing erratic behaviour with the weather. So we're going to go to some more charts. Here's the last chart for this weather. Lows of 60s will be common across the south and into the mid-Mississippi Valley area. Much of New England, however, will not see lows significantly warmer than average. So it's a lot warmer than average. Times are changing now, and you really must understand this. The Earth is changing because we've got this huge problem with our sun, and also we've got this Death Star, the brown dwarf, that's in front of it now. This is a live earthquake tracker, so we've got a diagram here with all the earthquakes that have happened recently. You've even got one here in Purdy, Washington at 2.7. Depth is 6.2. Then you've got another large one today in Lebu in Chile, 4.7. Depth is 18.4. And then if you go down, you'll notice this one here at 4.5. And this is in Nudi Islands in Fiji. And also a 4.5 in Lebu in Chile, again, 19.6 depth. There's loads. There's another one in Indonesia, 4.7. That's a 67.1 depth. And a 4.4 in the Philippines as well. Very low down. And basically another Indonesia one, and that's a 5.1. Another one, a 5.1 as well. And it just continuously goes as well. You've got a 4.9 there in Nemesis in Fiji. A 5.1 in Northern Mariana Islands. Just continuously goes on with these earthquakes every single day. These people over there in them areas, I respect them all, and I hope they're all okay with their families. There's a 4.6 as well. That's very big as well. Just continuously goes on down, doesn't it, to all the different sizes and magnitudes of these earthquakes. So I'm going to go to another chart now and see what we can pick up from what's going on around the world. Here is a double chart where you can see where the solar flares are active towards our Earth side and far side. And it's a mapping that basically shows the size of these solar flares, and also they're just keeping an eye on it all the time. So it'd be interesting to keep an eye on these charts as well for you and see the difference of what's going on every day. So we'll be back to the charts tomorrow for you to see what's going on, because they're just pounding our atmosphere every day, these flares. Here we are again with the original Soho solar chart. This is a live chart, okay, that's now. And sends the photographic signals back to us so we can see what's going on in the skies. And again, it's just very erratic up there, isn't it? And again, as I said today, that March is going to be the month that we're going to see some strange carry-ons up there. Because the thing is, these flares are huge. I mean, you can see these, can't you, on the screen? These are pounding our atmosphere every single day. And it's just important, and I'd like to show you the charts as well, because I keep an eye on these on my monitors to see what's going on. I have a room here upstairs in my house, and I've got 5 monitors basically showing me different charts: the jet stream, the Soho charts, and also the webcams as well, to see what's happening with the skies in high definition. And also I check the lightning charts as well, and weather charts and things as well, because the weather is changing. It really is. It's heating up. We are heating up now. And it'd be quite interesting when the news media come out with some strange excuses of why this is. You know, before they come out last year, some about gravitational waves. That all got hushed up again, didn't it? It's always the same with them, isn't it? So it's just down to us to keep an eye on what's going on with the charts. I'm going to go to another chart now for you. This is a live NOAA jet stream chart, okay? And you can see it's broken up. The jet stream is erratic and it's broken up and it's not doing anything. It's just basically being burnt away as the sun is burning twice as hot. The northern hemisphere is very, very hot now. It's building up a lot of high temperatures now because we've got that binary twin up there. Everybody's going to see Nemesis. They will see it. And I'm so frustrated because at the end of the day, we all know it's there, and these chemtrails still think they are pulling the wool over the public's eyes. It's about time now that the public get the truth. It needs to come out. Governments, presidents, government from all over the world need to open up to this now, because it's time, isn't it? Time is now. It's so important to get the message out there for you. I'm going to go to another chart now. But the jet stream is just, it's in a real bad way now. Here's a live chart. Okay, now this is now dated 19th February 2017. And basically what it is, we've got our Earth here, and also Venus is becoming very bright in the night skies. And also we can see Jupiter. It's ultra bright, far too bright. Mercury is being sighted on my telescope as well. It's just absolutely amazingly bright. And you can see Mars as well. I mean, the thing is, the peculiar thing is, basically, that last year in 2016 and 2015, they weren't as bright as this time of the year. They were quite dim and dull, you know, just their natural brightness in the sun. They are now brightening up far too bright. So it's evident again that the sun is being affected. It really is. As you turn these to further dates, you can see that basically the brightness is still showing strong. Now, with these heavenly bodies that are close to our sun, at the backside of our sun, and now to the right and heading our way. Now, the thing is, basically, as we turn round to this situation, my belief is basically as we come to this part here, okay, in the next coming months, this is when we're going to see. We're going to be very close to these heavenly bodies, aren't we? Coming towards the summertime. So it's just basically, I'll be monitoring this as well. Because I'm like you, I just want to try and get things right. And for what I've seen and judged up in the skies, and also seeing shadows and everything, and heavenly bodies before in 2015 in the night skies, I do believe that we are going to see something huge in the summer, this summer coming. So I'm going to go to another chart now for you. Here is also a weather cloud chart of today, 19th of February. Now, these are chemtrails. These are not our natural clouds, and they've smothered our planet Earth. This is a satellite diagram. It's in black and white, so I apologise about that. The thing is, basically, it's just all to cover what's going on above us. They just want to pull the wool over our eyes. I'm going to go to another chart now, but this is just absolutely messed up now, isn't it? I mean, far too many chemicals up there now. It must be doing us harm. It really must be. This is an Earth by night map. Okay, now basically this is all the power that we have at night time. You can see here on the thing is that when the power grid goes down, we've got to understand that we need to prepare. Now, as I said before, good friend Mr. John Moore has a radio show that's on YouTube. Please go to his channel, subscribe and listen to him. It's very important. He's a very kind man, respected gentleman that's basically got books as well. The Liberty Man. It's got books that basically survival kit books as well for people that may need help to understand when this is going to happen. Because as I said, government, military, they will not tell us when this will happen. They will just leave us to fend for ourselves. So it's important that we get the message out there, because this is going to happen soon, very soon, I believe, when we start hitting the summer period of 2017. Because the thing is, the planets, like as I said before, Venus and Jupiter, they're lit up like candles. They're very, very bright now. Never seen them as bright as this in the sky at night, and they're chemtrail at night as well. So we don't get to see this situation. And also the moon is being chemmed as well. It's just to stop you from seeing it so bright. It's very unusual, and it's because we've got the binary twin, Nibiru, Helion and the moons. They're here now. They've made their journey and they're heading very close towards us now, and this is when we're going to head into that crossing come this summer now. So I'm going to go to another chart. This is a diagram map of our Earth. Now the thing is, though, basically, as you can see, that these parts of the world have been together, and basically we've had a huge pole shift before. It's evident that there has been a huge pole shift in the past. There's been 5 or 6 pole shifts, and there will be another pole shift. Continents will roll on top of each other, and the tsunami waves will cover our land. Here in the UK, from here, it will cover our land from the UK and across to Norway, and right across, it's going to be 500, 600, 700 mile an hour waves that are going to devastate our planet. Government know it, and so does secret space agencies, and they have built these bunkers. Okay, it's so important to get this message out there, because these bunkers have been professionally built with these high-speed rail trains underground, going down miles. They've stored food for themselves. They don't care about us, the public. They've been lying to us for years, covering all the truth of what's going on, and they know that these bodies are here. The earthquakes are continuously happening. Solomon Islands are getting it every day. Other parts of the world, Indonesia, they're just being tanked with earthquakes. And also, as I said about the continents, I mean, they're just going to fold and bend. It's evident from before with the mountains, where it's just crumbled land, where they've crushed up before. Antarctica has cities underground, 20 miles underground, ice above them. And the military are hiding this, so we don't get to see or know the knowledge of what's gone on in the past. There's evidence everywhere that we've had huge pole shift events. So it's time to prepare. Wherever you are on this map, it really is time to prepare. I'm here in the UK on this map. I'm getting emails from Spain, from Russia, America, Australia, right up to the Greenland and other parts of the world on them ends as well. We are starting to wake up now as a community, and we really need to prepare for this. It's so important, as I keep saying them, you know, so these continents will change. They really will change. There's some parts I've been told that could be safe, but other parts, I mean, the Navy, the military, they have been moved. They've moved to higher ground because of this situation that's coming. If only we knew the timeline. We need the timeline. But as I said before, on the weather charts at the beginning of this video, things are heating up now. We're in February and it's warm already. It's very, very warm. Okay? You need to wake up now because February shouldn't be this hot. Because once that jet stream's finished, which it is, it's on its way out. We, as the public, as human beings on this planet, will be in a situation where we could perish. We really could. We need shelter. We need help. We need to be prepared for this. But they're just keeping quiet right to the end. They won't say a word. They want to gather as much cash from our taxpayers' hard-working money. So it floods into their system, their banking system, so they can continue trying to save themselves. It's a wicked world we live in now. Anyway, I'm going to go to another chart now. So it's just important for me and for you as well to manage to get the word out there, you know. I just want to show you this quickly, okay? Now, this is a map of Venus, okay? The celestial body that's brightening right up right now in the skies. They're chemtrailing to hide this. Now, Venus has got volcanoes, volcanic activity in the past. Now, the thing is, though, basically, that we could end up like this. Earth could end up like Venus. This is what could happen and will happen in years to come, many, many long years to come. But the thing is, I'm hoping it's going to be a long time yet because it's just, you know, I don't want things like this to happen. You don't either, you know. Must be a way to, I don't know, it's very hard to think about these things, isn't it, you know, because they are coming, aren't they? They really are coming, you know. I mean, Venus is burnt, isn't it? You know, it's been attacked every day by these huge flares. I don't want it to be Mother Earth next. I really don't. But I'm afraid the thing is, there's things that are continuing with these chemtrails, solar flares, these red markings in the sky, and you know, my heart pours out to the people because at the end of the day, I think it's terrifying, isn't it, to know that these happenings are going to happen. You know, it's speechless for words, you know. I'm going to go to another image now. This is an image of Mars, okay? Now, we all know Mars as well, don't we? The red planet that's up there. Now, in the past, okay, Mars was hit by something huge. And I believe that to be Nibiru. Now, here at the Valamaris belt, the valleys here, you will see it's been scraped. Something scraped and caused an electric bolt or something across the part of Mars. Now, the thing is, though, most of the heavenly bodies back when Nibiru had passed before, which was a long, many years ago, have basically knocked a few of our celestial bodies. One of them had been knocked so much it is now orbiting the wrong way around in our solar system. And basically, Neptune and Uranus, they were knocked about as well. This has been told in books. But the thing is, though, they seem to hide a lot of the information, don't they? And it's important for people to have acknowledgement of these situations. Because if you do read the books and things and about the planets, they do put snippets of the information in them. You'd be surprised. There's loads of trash on Mars as well that's been thrown down to the lab. It's just so evident, isn't it, that these things have happened in the past. I'm going to go to another chart for you now. This here is a recent close approach to Earth asteroids. You can see the time and date and everything there as well. There's a huge one. There's one that's coming on the 18th. That was yesterday. And basically you will see these other ones that are coming up soon. I'm going to show you the up-to-date ones. Here's the up-to-date one. Sorry about that. Now you can see here as well that there is another big one here. It's coming on the 23rd of February 2017. Now you've got to understand this, okay? Don't put this to bed because these huge asteroids I've even caught them on camera. Very big objects. Now I know they're thousands of miles up there above our Earth's atmosphere, a long way away. But some of them are very, very close. Now they do pelt our atmosphere and come down to the Earth. There's thousands of them that don't get reported, don't get sighted. The ones that do get reported get hushed up. The media don't want to say much. They sometimes come out with it, they don't say much, do they? They just keep it hush and quiet. So it's down to us to monitor the charts and monitor the skies. Now I have videoed some of these objects, and believe me, I get a bit worried about them because they're huge. You can see the craters on these things. Massive pieces of rock that's flying through space. Some of these objects are not just rock and ice, some of them are metal. They've got metal component. I mean, the thing is that one of them land onto Earth, it's going to cut right through it, isn't it? Like butter on a knife. Now, the thing is, hoping you can see these charts on here, because I've noticed that before when I've recorded or videoed them, they mumble it up a little bit so we can't much see them. There is some strange, huge pieces of rock that do fly by us every day. There's even huge objects that are in our Earth's orbit now that just basically are stuck in our Earth's orbit. Now they're not going to go away. Now I watched a program today about the moon that flies around Mars. It's getting closer to Mars. Every year it moves in an inch, where our moon, our heavenly body, the moon, stays in its orbit, doesn't get closer. It's not being sucked in. This Phobos moon is basically being sucked in, and the thing is, eventually it will land and hit Mars. And once it does hit Mars, it's going to cause a huge, huge problem. Now, it could knock Mars. I mean, anything can happen out there. It's so dangerous, isn't it? There is so many things out there we don't understand. And these objects are miles huge in size, aren't they? But the thing is, as I say, if these small ones, like the bottom one here, this 30 meters by 70 meters, I mean, one of them landed on your car, in your back garden, you'll know it, won't you? I mean, the house would just be blown away, wouldn't it? You know? We're all tucked up in bed asleep in the middle of the night. Next minute, we're bouncing on the clouds and out in the atmosphere, thinking, what the hell's going on? What's happened? I mean, we live in a dangerous situation every day. Earth minding its own business on its orbit, and now we've got all these other heavenly bodies that are up there. Just absolutely craziness, isn't it? To think that what could happen is mind-blowing, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to go to another chart for you. Also a diagram of the Earth's wobble. Now the wobble is basically happening because it's been erratic, and scientists are getting paranoid and getting worried about this now. I've read a full scripture of the statement of these scientists, and basically they're panicking and they're just not giving enough information out to the public. Again, it's been hushed up by the powers to be. Now the thing is, as I said, as we come to the summer period of closest to the sun, okay, Earth, then basically we're going to have more wobbles and moving back and rotations and everything. It's just the sun is coming up at different parts of the sky again, and we're going to see more and more of what's happening now. Until then, we're going to start seeing these tsunamis. And it's a situation where us, the public, will think and carry on and just think it's bad weather until it really does get to a situation of climate chaos. And I mean true climate chaos, where we're not going to be able to cope anymore with the effects of the Earth. And Mother Earth now is being stressed by the binary twin, the brown dwarf, the Nibiru, Wormwood, the frightener, what you want to call it, it's heading our way. The Vatican have been watching it for years, as I said before. So this guy here, Steve Stockman, and Dr. John Holdren, they're basically scientists that basically they know it's going to happen. They just know it's going to happen. So I'm going to go to another image. When this pole shift, the situation, okay, with the pole shift, when it occurs, it's going to last for about an hour, or even less, and it's going to spin hard. Now we're going to all suffer when this happens, okay? And the government seem to think that they're going to be safe down there in their underground cities. And I don't believe so. I don't believe they're going to be safe at all. It's going to shift very fast. And then it's all going to start again. Earth will grow again as a new situation when the pole shift has occurred. And all the continents, as I said, have been moved about. So I just hope that everybody will be safe, okay? And we all, as a community, stick together. So I'm going to go to our last image now on this video, and I will do another video tomorrow. I'm going to go to an image now. This is a live image on the Mexico camps. Now, what I'm saying here is as well, basically, it's a situation, isn't it? Where we've got that object up there and also the darkness of the skies. It's a blatant eclipse. We've got those heavenly bodies up there, haven't we? I just wish that I could scream out to people to tell them that basically it's time to prepare for this. This is not a game. This is not a game of a battle to see who's the best. It's to show the truth and get the messages out there. It's so important. Because I just want to save lives, to get people to talk to each other, spread the word, to know this is happening. It's so important. So anyway, respect to all of you who's watching the channel, and thank you very much for your kind respect and all your messages that you're sending in to me. It's so great to know that people are awake to knowing what's going on. Because none of us are fools. We are genuine people, members of the public, that want to just carry on with their lives. But we're seeing huge changes to our skies. So